Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, it's really good to have you. Today's video is just this wee makeup and hair look that I've got going on here. It's just kind of my take on summer, like a summery makeup look. It's just like a really nice light glossy skin, a wee pink lip and some fake freckles, and then I've just got my wee space bun curly messy hair doing, which I show you in this video as well. I haven't filmed for a while. There's been some stuff going on, but it's really good to be back filming and I'm really excited to be here and I really hope you are too. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned. I mean, can you tell I've not long woken up? Anyway, what we're going to start with today is foundation. Normally I would do my brows. I would do like a sharp brow, I would carve it out, really dark, really dramatic. But I've started doing my brows slightly different. They're a little bit more natural, if you could call it natural. And I think for this kind of look, it's perfect for like a summer kind of look. You really want to kind of be like light and a little bit more natural, like not so dramatic. But there only comes a certain level of naturalness with me. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to start with my foundation. Obviously I'm going to use the Maybelline 24-hour Super Stay because I don't use anything else. I'm really sorry. I know I need to be more adventurous, but I just don't have the time. I don't. I mean, I've got a week off this month, so I might try a new foundation then. But for now, this is what we're having. It's 36 Warm Sun for anybody that wonders like what kind of shade I use. It matches my tan really well. I use Saint Moriz dark tan, and this matches really well. Also, you're sat like directly in front of a window so that I've got better lighting, and like I said, I've not long woken up, so I'm really tired and this is burning my eyes. I can barely see my face in this mirror, but it's fine. We move. We're just going to bounce this all over the skin with the Beauty Blender. Making sure it's kind of blended underneath your jawline, because there's nothing worse than having a line of foundation, let's be honest, there's really not. Take you back to high school days where having an orange line was considered fashionable. What were we even thinking, by the way? Like, genuinely, what was that? I used to have like a fringe that went all over my face as well. I might do a video like that. I might do a video of how I did my makeup in high school. That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. I wonder if they still do the products. I was in high school quite a few years ago now. I wonder if they still do the same products. It'd be really funny if they did. I might try that. I'm gonna add that to my list of stuff to film. This Beauty Blender, by the way, I can't actually remember where it's from, but it's not Real Techniques. And it's still really good, and I'm not joking, it's probably about £1.99 because I got it from Home Bargains. My hairdresser actually put up a story on her page like 2 days ago now, I think. She got like a case of like 4 Real Technique Beauty Blenders from Home Bargains, and I'm pretty sure it was like £2.99 or something. I need to get to Home Bargains because that's cracking. That's a great deal. By the way, I just want to address something real quick. I actually forgot to do this a while ago when I first seen the comment. Somebody commented on my videos basically saying that I don't look happy in my videos. I don't know if that's just my personality, which sounds really sad because I'm not unhappy. Like I'm very happy, or whether it's just how I come across in my videos, I don't really know, but I just wanted to let you know that I am very happy. I'm not unhappy. I have a serious sickness called resting bitch face. I could be the happiest person in the world and I would still walk around looking like this. It just happened. It just happened. I don't mean it to. I don't mean to look unhappy. I used to get in trouble at my old job for not standing and looking happy and smiling, but I just don't smile all the time. I just don't. It's just not my thing. So I apologise if I come across unhappy or whatever, but I'm not. I'm perfectly happy actually. I've just finished bouncing all that foundation into the skin. I'm just going to go ahead and powder. For this look, I'm not going to use tons of powder normally because I've got really oily skin. I powder like nothing on this earth because my skin's so oily that I just need tons of powder. But I'm not going to do that because I think quite glowy, quite dewy, like fresh skin looks really nice in summer. But what I am going to do is I'm going to powder down my eyelids because I hate creasing in my eyelids. It looks terrible. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the shade Natural Ivory. Normally I use translucent, but they didn't have it when I went to the store the other day, and to be honest, I didn't have the time to wait for it. I needed it because I'd ran out and I had to go to work the next day, so I had to get what I could get. This is still a really good powder though. Like, it doesn't lighten my foundation tons or anything. So I'm not mad at it. It's just not the one that I normally use. Normally to powder I would use a foundation brush by Real Techniques because it's quite dense and it's quite compact, so it really presses the powder like into the skin. But today, because I'm not using tons and tons of powder, I don't want it to look too heavy. So what I'm going to do, this is an unbranded brush. I don't know where this is from. I got it in a set. I'm pretty sure my sister got me it for Christmas like 2 years ago or something. It's massive. Like, it's really massive. It's really fluffy. And normally I use it for just like a light all over bronzer. But today, I'm probably going to use it for bronzer as well. Multitasking, that's not right. Multitasking, that's not what I mean, but I'm probably going to use it for bronzer as well. But today I'm just going to use it to kind of just dust powder on my face, just to kind of set things in place but not look too heavy, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to kind of push that powder in slightly, nothing too harsh because we don't want to look too matte. We are going to go in with highlighter later, but so far we don't want to look too, you know, too cakey, too matte. But I do need it to be set because it's me and I don't want to look like I've got an oil slick on my face. For my bronzer today, I'm going to use the Hoola Benefit one. I don't actually know what shade this is. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the light one, but I know that Hoola have come out with a lot of different bronzers now. But this just, I don't actually know the shade of this one, I'm sorry, but it's not the light one. It's the one up from that, I'm pretty sure. And today I'm not going to kind of focus it too much like on certain areas. Normally, like when I do my bronzer, I use it more as like contour, so I really kind of chisel like my cheekbones on my forehead and stuff. But when it's like a summery makeup vibe, you kind of want your whole face to just be nice and tanned, nice and fresh. So yeah, I'm just going to use a big brush and I'm just going to kind of go all over my face. I'm obviously going to kind of focus a little bit on my cheeks and on my forehead and everywhere else. But it's going to be rough. It's not going to be what was I just saying? It's not going to be too precise is what I was meaning. I just love bronzer so much. Like, I think it's actually like one of my favourite makeup products ever. It really is. Like, I just think it just makes my life. It really does. It just makes your makeup so much better being nice and bronzed. Talking of nice and bronzed, I need to stop. I'm going well too ham here. That's fine. There we go. Like I said, we don't want it to be too neat, nice, and just, we want to look like we've caught the sun, which I never do. I don't tan naturally, I just burn. It's great. What I'm actually going to do as well, normally I contour my nose, so I put it down the side. What did I just say there? I put it down the side of each. Oh my god, you can tell I've just woken up, you really can. Normally I contour my nose, so I put bronzer down each side and underneath, but what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to put bronzer over my nose because, like I said, I want to look like I've caught the sun, and doing this makes you look like you've caught the sun, especially if you've got a big nose like me. Next, I'm going to use blusher. I only use blusher once in a blue moon. I really use it, but this is such a nice one. This is actually one by Natural Collection, and if you know Natural Collection, you know that this is probably the only good product they have. It really is. It is in the shade rosy glow, and it's really nice. So I'm just going to use, I've got a wee brush that I use for it. And again, this is just another unbranded brush. This was definitely from Primark. It's a little mermaid one, which I think is so cute. They're not the best, let's be honest, they're Primark, they're not the best. But I love it, I think it's just so pretty. So I'm just going to shove a wee bit of that on. Not going to use tons of it just because I quite like more of a bronzed face rather than caked in like pink blusher. But I think this just kind of adds a wee bit to it, especially when it's kind of like a summery vibe. Imagine taking a shot for every time I say that this is like a summery makeup tutorial. You'd be dead within seconds. I'm just wiping the foundation out of my eyebrows just so they can dry while I do my highlight, and then I can go ahead and do my eyebrows. I always take the foundation out first just so that it looks, again, a little bit more natural, just like it's your own hair rather than caked in like orange. Not that my foundation's orange, but like, you know that when it gets stuck in your hairline and stuff, it does go orange, it really does. Right, highlight is next, and what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to use one of my favourite people in the whole world's highlight, and it is Vive. So this is Jamie Genevieve's brand, and I absolutely adore her. I've met her before, she's the most beautiful person inside and out, and I absolutely love her. And also she's Scottish, so that kind of just is a win-win kind of situation for me. This is in the shade Bijou, I think is how you say it. And it's just this here. Oh my goodness, mine is so dirty. There we go, yeah. It's just here, it comes with a massive mirror and a massive pan, and it's just gorgeous. I got Bijou because it's really, really golden, and I love a golden highlight. It just kind of like, oh, it just melts into the skin like butter. This is absolutely stunning. You only need a tiny amount as well because it goes so far. Again, unbranded brush, pretty sure it's from Primark. I used to use a highlighter, well it's not a highlighter brush, I used to use oh my god, it's not even foundation. I used to use an eyeshadow brush from Zoeva to do my highlight, but I can't find it. I've lost so many stuff with moving, but it'll be here, but I just can't find it. So this is kind of, it does the same thing, it really does. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on there, and then we're just going to see what I mean. Oh my god, I tapped that so lightly. I put the tiniest amount on there, like I really did, and it just blends out and melts into the skin like butter. It's absolutely amazing. Just focusing it right on the cheekbones. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then eyebrow bone, and then the brow bone. I'm actually going to show you, right, I'm just going to dust the rest off on here. I'm going to show you how lightly you can tap into this pan, right? Did you see that? Like the tiniest amount, and watch. Like what the hell? Like what the hell? That's just insane. I still can't get over this. I've had this since, I can't remember when I got this. It was Christmas. It was Christmas because my boyfriend got me it. And I'm still so shocked by just how like pigmented it is and like how far it goes. Like it's just unbelievable. It's just amazing. Tip of my nose. And then above each eyebrow, and then a little bit on my chin. Oh my god, I'm so glowy. Okay, I'm going to do my eyes next, and then I'm going to let my lashes dry while I do my eyebrows. I am not going to do much for my eyes just because, like I've said 1,000,000,001 times in this video, we want it to be quite a soft, non-harsh look is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to do a tiny bit of eyeliner just across the lid just to help my lashes blend, mascara, and then lashes. I'm going to show you my lashes. So they're from Lash Couture, and they are they're not N, they're 97271 KLCL02C, and it's basically just this kind of box. I don't know whether they actually have a name. They do, I'm lying. They are called Royal Silk. That's silk, by the way. I say it really weird, it's not silk, it's silk. Royal Silk. The ultimate lash extensions look. So basically these are designed to look like you've got lash extensions on rather than false eyelashes that you've glued on yourself. And when I show you them, you'll see what I mean. They're really, like really wispy and really, they just look like you've got false eyelashes, like that you've actually gone and had them done, which is amazing. I love them. And I thought they would be perfect for this eye look purely just because they're quite light. They're not too thick, they're not too clumpy on the eye, so I thought they would be perfect. I'm just going to glue them up. I'm using my duo lash glue. I never use anything else. I used to use a black one by Revlon, but this actually makes it work, like makes my lashes stick to my eyes so much better. I found with the Revlon one they would start to peel off at the corners, but no, these are great. This is great, sorry. The lashes are great too, but I was meaning my blue. It's just the blue, white, clear, translucent one. I think I've said this in a video before, but I tried the quick set one and I can't stand it. I absolutely cannot stand it because I can't get it off my lashes. Did you just see me wipe that on my... Yeah, I can't get it off my lashes and it's an absolute pain in the arse, so this one will always be my go-to. I'm quite a creature of habit when it comes to my makeup. Like, I like my makeup to just be like the same. I don't like new things, but at the same time you're never going to find stuff that you love if you don't try something new, so I really need to just pack that mentality in and get going with it. While they are drying, I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, and I'm literally just going to draw the thinnest line right close to my lash line, because I don't even want to really look like I've got eyeliner on, if I'm honest, but I do want it there just to help the lashes blend. I always hunch over when I do my eyeliner and my mascara and stuff. I don't know why. It's probably why I've got such a bad back at age 24. Yeah, just make sure that's super dark right on the lash line, and then that'll help your lashes blend in so much better. There we go. And for my mascara, I'm using the Wonderlash by Primark. It's brilliant. You need to go and get it. It's like £3 and it's actually the best mascara I've ever used. Just putting enough on to coat the lashes so they're nice and dark. Nothing too clumpy, because obviously, like I said, those lashes, I've got it right there. Great. Like I said, those lashes that I'm going to put on are very kind of like wispy. So you don't want your natural lashes to be too clumpy underneath, or they'll just, it just won't look good. They won't blend very well together, that's what I'm trying to say. Make sure you're trying kind of like coating every single lash, even right towards the inner corner of your eye, just so that nothing stands out too much or looks too different. Like I said, I am starting to do my eyebrows a little bit different, and I'm no longer using kind of like, well no, I still use it but not as often, the NYX Taming Frame and like an angle brush and then carve it with concealer. That's not really my thing at the moment. I find what I'm doing right now quicker, which means I get to spend more time in bed on a morning, which is the whole aim of the game, if I'm honest. It really is. So what I'm using is, I'm pretty sure it's a Rimmel it's not an eye pencil, Rimmel eyebrow pencil. Mine needs replaced. Mine is in the shade dark brown, and I literally, like, all I do is kind of go over where my brow hairs are. At the top I do carve it out a little bit more, make it a little bit more defined, just by kind of drawing a line up and a little bit arch there and down a wee bit. But aside from that, I literally just fill them in. That's all I do. And again, not too neat until it comes to doing the top of my brow. I still draw a line at the front underneath, and I still kind of flick upwards a wee bit. But again, nothing too neat, like I said. And then for the top, I'm literally just going to draw a line and arch it up a bit. And then connect everything together at the tail of my brow. And there we go. That's pretty much it. Like I said, it is really rough and it's not like as defined as I used to. I would probably still do them really defined if I was going for a night out or anything like that. But if it's just like going out for the day or going to work, like it's not a necessity to me anymore to have really sharp defined brows, because it's a lot of effort on a morning. I try to make them as even as I can, but as long as one's not up here and one's down there, then I'm not actually that bothered. I used to spend hours in the mirror, and I am not joking, hours trying to get my eyebrows the exact same. I used to take photos while I was doing my makeup so that I could see properly if they were the exact same or not. Like, when I think about it now, it's actually quite sad. Okay, so that's pretty much my makeup done apart from my lipstick and my lashes. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put some setting spray on. Am I? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've got another step to do, but I'll do it after I pop setting spray on. I'm going to use some Morphe Continuing Mist, I think it's called. Continuous Setting Mist, sorry. My sister-in-law actually got me this. I think it was for Christmas. And I love it so much. I'd always wanted to try it. I think I've actually ran out of it. I'm quite upset. I need to get another one. I love the packaging. Like, how sleek is that? It just looks so classy and so expensive and so bougie. I just love it. I love it. So we're just going to take that and spray it all over our face. There we go. Spray like a decent amount on. And then I heard this on YouTube somewhere, I can't remember where, that you're meant to kind of fan your face after, and it kind of really helps to, it kind of aids the product and helps to really kind of like push the powders into your skin and really kind of help to set your face. I don't have a fan, so I'm going to use the Lash Box and it's not great, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to decide whether to do like a nude lip or more of a pinky lip. I think a pink lip is more kind of summery. I love a nude lip. I do, I love a nude lip. That's too dark. So I've got this one by MAC. This is Pink Plate, and I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to kind of nude it up a little bit with some foundation, but excuse me. But I do think like a pink lip would look better for this look. This lip liner is from L'Oreal Paris. And it is called Pink Fever. It's the only pink lip liner I've got. It's quite bright, but like I said, I'm going to nude up the lips with a bit of foundation and a bit anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. I feel like this is going to look crazy because this liner is so bright. Just going to have to see. No, no, I hate it. I think it's because I've got blusher on. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's keep it on for now. Let's keep it on for now. I am going to put a bit of foundation on, so right in the centre, and just kind of try and like calm it down a wee bit. Not sure, but we'll go with it anyway. I think it's maybe because I'm not used to wearing like pink lipstick, I always wear a nude, so I'm not too sure. Right, my face kind of, yeah. Next step is we are going to actually add some fake freckles. So if you know me, you know that my skin is really weird. It's really sensitive to light and to sunlight, etc. So when I go out without any makeup on in summer, I get tons of freckles. I get lots of freckles all over my face. But I wear makeup a lot, man, so I don't really get them that often. It is genuinely when I don't wear makeup. Sometimes when I've got makeup on, they come out quite faint, but when I don't have makeup on in summer, like in sunlight, etc., like they come out really like prominent. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some fake ones, just because I actually quite like them. I do like freckles, but obviously because I wear a lot of makeup, you don't really see them that often. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my fake tan, this is it here, my St. Moriz fake tan, and I am just going to give it a wee shake. And I'm going to take like the tiniest little brush. Again, this is an unbranded brush. It is so small. Can you see how thin that is? And I'm gonna pump some fake tan up there, up into the little nozzle bit, and coat my brush in it. I actually saw somebody do this on YouTube, so I can't actually remember who it was, so I'm really sorry that I'm copying you. If I knew who you were, I would give you a wee shout, but I can't remember who you are, I'm really sorry. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to... Don't make them too even, because freckles aren't even. I'm just going to start to push a couple of them over my nose. Some people might think this looks actually ridiculous, and that's fine. But I think it looks dead cute. And I'm just going to pop like a few onto my forehead. Just kind of random. And same with just kind of all over my face. And then I'm just going to kind of tap them in, so that they're not as noticeable. You kind of want them to look like they've poked through your foundation rather than you've painted them on. But yeah, that's pretty much my makeup done. Just need to stick my lashes on. I haven't forgotten about them, by the way. I know there's going to be quite a few people that think that I've forgotten about them, but I haven't. They're sitting there drying away. I think my lashes are about there, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick them on. If you have issues sticking lashes on, I used to as well, hold your mirror down here and kind of look down into it. And then honestly, it's literally just placing the lashes onto your lash line. It's as simple as that. There we go. And I'm going to add like the tiniest bit of bottom mascara. And when I say tiny, I mean genuinely, like I'm going to scrape it off the brush and everything. Like, I don't want it to be too dark, but I always have to have bottom mascara on. Okay, so that is makeup done. Sorry I look quite rough. What is basically going on is I've gone to edit this video and the footage of me doing my hair is just not working. I don't know why, but it won't load. It's quite corrupt. I don't know if that's the right word. And yeah, it's just not loading. It's not loading at all. And no matter what I do, what editing app I use, anything, it's just not working. So you didn't miss much. It was just me kind of doing my space buttons and changing into a summery top, essentially. When I look back at the start of this video, I absolutely hate my hair, and it was not it wasn't the best hairstyle to go with my makeup that day, and I absolutely hate it. It's killing me editing it, to the point where I was like, I don't even want to put this video up because my hair just looks vile. That's such a diva thing to say. But yeah, it did not go well with my makeup look. So what I'm going to do is later on, actually after I finished filming, I put my hair up into a bun and changed back into my normal clothes that I was wearing while doing my makeup. So I'm just going to kind of show you some photos of how the makeup and hair actually turned out, which is what I liked a lot better than what you unfortunately see at the start of this video. Thank you for watching anyway, and I hope my next video will be a lot better. Bye.